Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to the 12th episode of Lucas's Sports Talk Show. And today I'm going to give you guys some sport news, of course. And since the playoffs are starting today, I'm going to be playing NHL 19 for this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, let's get started on the playoffs. Today, the first matches is the Penguins versus the Islanders. And let me get this started with. The Islanders weren't supposed to be a good team because they lost John Tavares to the Toronto Maple Leafs, and fans just didn't expect them to be good, just like how fans expected the Montreal Canadiens not to be good. But suddenly, they had an excellent season. They finished with like I don't know, 97, 98 points, which is a lot. And Pittsburgh, you already know the story of that. They're like good in the playoffs. They have a good team: Crosby, Malkin, Genzel, Dumoulin, Matt Murray. Like, they're Stanley Cup material. Montreal wasn't. That's why they didn't make the playoffs. So that's actually going to be an interesting first round match to watch. So make sure to if your team's not in the playoffs, still watch it. Watch the playoffs. They start around like 7, maybe even 8. So alright. The second match is the Blue Jackets versus the Lightning. Okay. I think we all know who's gonna win that because like Columbus was the last team to make it into the playoffs, and Tampa clinched the President's Trophy, which is the team that finished with the most points. Like, they clinched so fast. It's like the Golden State Warriors, kind of, except in hockey. But the Columbus Blue Jackets have no chance to beat Tampa Bay. And if they do end up beating Tampa, I will 1000% be shocked if that actually happens. And Columbus, they have an okay team. Like, they did make good they did acquire good players um like Duchesne, Adam McQuaid, Ryan Dzingel. Like, they did get good players from the deadline. And Tampa already, has a good team. They got Kucherov, they got Stamkos, they got Brendan Point. They just got the team, And yeah, so I think that round's basically a given to Tampa. But you never know. Upsets can be pulled. They can be pulled. It can happen. Teams that you expect to be good, they just get eliminated like that. Alright, the next match. The St. Louis Blues versus the Winnipeg Jets. Now, that's a good match. Oh, that guy's frozen. What? What? The guy froze. What? What? He froze. Oh, EA. Okay. I think that guy froze because the guy stole holding the stick, but okay. So yeah. The Central Division. It was a tight race to see who would win the division. Nashville, Winnipeg, or St. Louis. And Nashville did end up winning. And which means that Winnipeg and St. Louis would have to face in the first round. And that's like, two good Stanley Cup contending teams. One of them is already going to be eliminated. And I think Winnipeg is going to win. Just because they got the good team. They have Patrick Laine. They got Mark Scheifele, Blake Wheeler, Dustin Buslin, Connor Hellebuck. Now that, my friend, is the team. That's the team who's gonna get past the first round. Oh, nice goal. And yeah. So the fourth match today is the Dallas Stars versus the Central Division champs, the Nashville Predators. I just mentioned the Predators, but Dallas, they got a good team, you know. They got Brampton native Tyler Seguin, Jamie Benn. They got former Montreal Canadiens player Alexander Radulov, and that's like a hard first line, cause it's kind of like I don't know, one of those dream teams. Like the first line's unstoppable, like Boston, you know, Marchand, Bergeron, Pastrnak. That's like a that's like a killing like beast, like OP first line. Um, so yeah, I expect Nashville to win that round and advance to the next round because you know Dallas, not the greatest team, not the greatest team at all. Nashville, they always do good, and now they got PK, which they had last year, and look, they went to no, they didn't go 2 years ago. They went to the Stanley Cup Finals and they lost to Pittsburgh Penguins. But it could be their year. You never know. It could be any team. Like I don't know. Toronto can even win against Boston in the first round. They can even beat Boston. You can't predict these stuff. Like upsets can happen, as I just mentioned. Like even if you're up three, if you're down three in a round, like you can pull an upset. You can win four straight, and boom, you're in the next round. But it's barely happened. All right, so next match is the Vegas Golden Knights versus the San Jose Sharks. Okay, this is gonna be a tough round for. This could be one of the like best rounds. Vegas. They went to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. They didn't come out victorious. They lost to the Washington Capitals. Ovi got his first Stanley Cup. Congrats to him on that. But San Jose, they got better this year. They did. They got Erik Karlsson, a former Ottawa Senator. Well, Ottawa just fell apart. You know, they traded all their good players for nothing. They could have won the draft lottery if they haven't traded that pick for Duchesne. And now look, like I feel like Ottawa. How can you finish last but not have the pick that could actually help you? Instead, New Jersey got the best pick in the draft this year. Like, you know, now Jack Hughes is going to be playing for a crap team. But, you know, that's getting off topic. Vegas, they lost to Tar. They got good players like William Karlsson, Marchessault, and San Jose. They got Big Joe Thornton, Joe Pavelski. Who else did they? Oh yeah, yeah, that's basically all the good players. Cause you know Montreal hasn't beaten San Jose in San Jose since 1999. That's how. Oh, Google. Um. So those are all the matches for today. For the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. So make sure to watch that. And some other sport news for you. Uh, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., one of the best prospects in the league right now. The Toronto Blue Jays have him. And he's in AAA now. They called him up to the Buffalo Bisons. Ooh. And Toronto, as you know, the Blue Jays have a bad team. Like they got no one good. Like they lost Pilar they traded him for nothing. They got rid of Tulo. They put him on waivers. They got rid of Donaldson, MVP Josh Donaldson, and got nothing in return for that. So, you know, they suck. I don't watch them anymore. I used to. I don't now. But yeah, he's getting called. He got called up to AAA, Congrats to him on that. Hope he's in the majors soon. Can't wait. Otherwise, if he does make it soon, I'll start watching the Jays again. But next topic, R.J. Barrett, part of the Duke in the NCAA, has declared he is ready for the NBA draft. So anyone can draft him, and they'd be lucky if they acquired him, because him and oh, I forgot his name, but Zion Williams, that's right. Those two were like the best duo. They just put up so many points, like all together, which is really good for a basketball. But guess what? They lost. They didn't get the champion. Instead, Virginia won this year. So yeah, as you know, Magic Johnson, one of the best in NBA history, has resigned from his role as the team's president for the Lakers. No kidding. They have LeBron. You think they do good. Next thing you know, they did bad. Just like LeBron James can't carry a whole team to win. Like he's done it for Cleveland many times. He's won for them, like twice or so. I don't know. Well, he's gotten them to the finals a lot, but now it's like now you're carrying them. But they did shut down LeBron for the rest of the season, and to be honest, that was a bad move for him to go to LA. Even though you think they'd be a good team, well, guess what? They didn't. They're not a good team at all. Like Lonzo Ball, Ingram, those that's a good like team right there. But the Raptors, of course, got the better team. They got Kawhi, Danny Green, Kyle Lowry, Marc Gasol, and Pascal. And DeLon Wright is doing really good with Memphis now. He's recorded 2 triple doubles in a row in 2 straight matches, which is good for like a youngster who's a bench player. Um, but another topic. This if you're an Angels fan, I'm sorry, but Mike Trout, your best player, was injured. He suffered a right. Um, hold on. I know he got injured. I just don't remember what it was. But of course, I can find that out. I'm just gonna play around with the puck right now. I don't really care. Nice pass. But yeah, he did get injured. Oh, there goes the period. Okay, okay. So he did suffer a right groin strain, and he's fast. He can hit. He's an all-around all-star. He's the best player in Major League Baseball. Like he won't be as good as like legends Jackie Robinson or Babe Ruth, but like these days, he's like good. He's a good player. But yeah, that's basically all of the sport news. But actually, to wrap it up, I do have one thing to mention. Um, if you don't follow WWE, you will understand this. But Dean Ambrose just had his last match um on Monday, because he's part of a show, Monday Night Raw for WWE. His last match against another wrestler, Bobby Lashley, and Dean won for his last match. But his so-called brothers, they were a group, but now they aren't. They went solo, so they reunited one last time, which is really nice. But he is done with WWE. God knows what he's gonna do now for his career, but well, he did have a good, you know. Oh, I think I just gotta say 5 minute major. No, 2 minutes. But he's a good wrestler. I don't understand why WWE's not doing anything for him in the first place. And now there goes Dean Ambrose. So yeah, goodbyes to you. Hope you. Oh, nice hit. Hope you have a great, I don't know, great rest of your career in another wrestling league. But yeah, you gotta move forward from it. But yeah, that's basically all the sport news for today. Um, make sure to leave a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe to Lucas Sports Talk Show. Right now, actually, I got 80 subscribers. That's right, 80 subscribers. 20 more to my goal, 100. So make sure to keep getting your friends to subscribe to this channel. Make sure to like this video. And make sure to stay tuned to. Oh man, I'm losing. Make sure to stay tuned to my next videos. And I'll see you next time. Peace.